I mean, let's just be honest. I think I mean, Jake definitely is known as one of the guys that was never going to get clean. But I'm in that top 10 probably of guys that thought that. I mean, I didn't have a train wreck of a story, but it was a good enough train wreck, and it was definitely in the top 10 train wrecks. But yeah, and I still hate that there's guys out there still suffering, and I hate it because I just know you just don't do what I did to get sober. At the end of it, say, you know what, man, my life sucks. You just don't. It don't happen. If you go to rehab 30 days and then you on day 31 you go to a 90-day program. That's 120 sober. You do 90 meetings in 90 days. You get a sponsor. You work and continue to work the steps on a daily basis. Your life is going to be 1% better. It's going to be a percentage better. It's up to you whether it's 1% or 50% better or 100. My life is literally 1,000% better. It's
Wow.
up to you though on what percentage that is. But I can guarantee your life will be better if you do that. Nobody's ever done what I did and said, you know what, man, my life sucks. It don't happen. Your life will be better. Sober is better. I, I really thought I had it figured out. I really did. I really thought that having a so-called cigarette, having a couple somas and a beer to go play golf, a couple somas and a beer to wind down from the day. It's extremely innocent, and it starts off exactly like that. And I held it together for 5 years, but it is going to become unmanageable.
And does for so many guys. It's so incredible, Buff, to see you and the progress that you're making, and to see what you're doing. And now on the Indies, you were just a tag team champion there in Memphis, and you're out there still getting after it, brother. And you look great. Like you've kept yourself in great condition. It's just fun to watch, and I'm excited to see that journey continue for you.
Thank you so much, man. I'm excited, man. I literally am on fire about two things, and it's about sobriety and about Christ. I just really have found, you know, a new relationship with God through this. Um, One thing I will share is I really believe the biggest part of my success, I don't hear shared very much, but I share it very regularly, and that is you're going to have to find something to replace the drugs and alcohol, something to replace that void. I believe it's three things. That three things can be anything you want, but I believe you're going to need three. My three were God, my relationship with Stacy Brown, and my health, in that order. Now, it could be two things. It could be softball, fried chicken, and ice cream. But listen to me, you're going to have to fill that void with something, or you're going to go back. So the thing I hear in the rooms is that even the people that come in very anti-God, no matter how long it takes, God ends up being one of those three in that void you're trying to fill. I just happen to already have a decent relationship with God before doing this thing called sobriety. So it was an easy fix for me. But God, Stacy, and my health are my three. I challenge you to find your three, and you'll find yourself looking at 22 months sober.
God bless you, bro. God bless DDP for all the good
Oh,
he's doing, and God bless Stacy. I've had the pleasure of getting to talk to her on a number of occasions. She's such a lovely human being, and cool to see you, man. That's a big step is getting yourself around the right kind of people, and you certainly have.
and it's the toughest a lot of times. I mean, when you're talking about your regular routine of who you call to find who's going to have a beer with you at 12 o'clock, that list gets shorter and shorter, and it just gets uglier and uglier. And to change those guys, I mean, it's the hardest thing to do is find that new crowd. But if you can do that, man, that's the key, because you're just, unless all of you get sober, which is not usually what happens, then you're just going to be really fighting an uphill battle. You're going to have to change your view. You're going to have to change your friends.